All
Yeah,
right.
so just literally it's like the bite, like really, it was so crazy. So I have two staples now,
Oh my God.
um, in my arm, and I'm like, it happened a week ago, right?
Mhm.
And now it's like, okay, um, it never felt like that day. It did hurt, like it sting, but from that time on, like now, it's like it never hurt it or
Mhm.
anything like that. The only
Mhm.
thing was that it's like it's funny to me,
Mhm.
because I'm like, wow, Elizabeth and me were talking about like, okay, I'm like, dude, and now I lost a little bit of fat because there was a
Mhm.
little bit of fat on my shoe,
Wait a
and that
minute,
was
hold on.
funny.
You lost some fat from one bite, from one dog bite.
No, it's just like how when their tooth, their canine goes inside your. It's like I'm a few ounces lighter when it comes to the body
You
fat.
said he took it 2 ounces off. So why do you think your sister dog bit you? Why do you think he bit you?
The thing is that we came into this conclusion that I have dogs, so
Yes. Yes.
my dogs are not neutered, and he is neutered. He's a fixed dog. He got
Mhm.
fixed when he was two, and
Mhm.
he has had issues in the past with unneutered dogs. You
Mm.
know, hmm and his brother Jack, he was neutered when he was a puppy, so he never went through that stage of you know, having those hormones, the dogs, that
Mhm.
hormones or whatever the changes that they go through.
Okay.
So that was that. So yeah, so that's what we think, because she still tripped out because I went upstairs, I told her, and I rubbed their head when the doors were wide open. You
Mhm.
know, after we had Thanksgiving lunch, I went upstairs to go rub their heads because
Because this was
Elizabeth was like,
Thanksgiving. Right.
yes, this on Thanksgiving. I rubbed their heads because Elizabeth has told both of them stay upstairs, don't come downstairs. So I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, well that told me that the kennel was open. I mean the
Mhm.
door. I mean the gate was open. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
So the gate needed to be closed again. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what? I don't mind. Let me go
Mhm.
close it for her. I'm just trying to be polite. You know, so that's what I did. That's what I was doing. And I rubbed their heads. So the doors were open. So when I didn't even know that Jack and Smokey were outside, and when they came back inside, I was just finishing cleaning my mom's ceiling fan, and
Mhm.
he was just barking up a storm. And then Elizabeth's like, back up over here and try to see if he responds differently.
Mhm.
I'm like, I guess. So I did. And I felt her hand, like, when she was when I was walking back, her like touch me. And I stopped, right? Because I didn't push forward or nothing.
Mhm.
Then out of nowhere, he just jumped up and bit me.
Oh my gosh. On Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh.
Yes. So the crazy part about it is I was like, I sit on my shirt, I was like, oh my God, this is a fat on my shirt. It was like to me it was funny, and then I was pissed, but I was gushing blood everywhere.
Oh my
That
God.
So I'm like, oh my God. So when I seen how bad it was, I was like, we need to call the ambulance. She's like, no, I'm driving you. And when she drove her ass over, she drove her quick to get me to the
Wow.
hospital. And
Okay,
the
so
thing
she
about
took you
it,
to the ER.
yeah, she took me to there. And look, I was in and out the hospital within less
Mm.
than 2 hours, less than an hour. Yeah. And I'm like,
Mm.
whoa, really? Like, really? And it was like,
Mhm.
we waited longer to get the discharge papers than them checking me in, and I mean the doctor put in the staples in my arm. So I got two
Mhm.
staples. So I got two staples in my arm.
Oh my goodness.
But to me, it's like I don't feel pain. It's just
Okay.
numb. It's just numbness.
Okay.
And Elizabeth said, "No, stop, don't move your arm. like just try not to drive on it, don't do nothing. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
dude, if I don't do anything on that arm,
Mm-hmm.
my arm is gonna get stiff. The muscles are gonna
Mm-hmm.
get stiff. So, excuse me, I'd rather use wisdom than be a dumbass. Excuse my French.
Right. So,
You
how did
know,
your sister feel since it was her dog? How did
she's
she
been like
feel?
so apologetic.
Oh
She's
my
been so
gosh.
apologetic.
And see,
She's
I
like, "Are you
love that.
okay?" She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm
Oh my
like, "Dude, I'm
goodness.
fine. I
Right.
am fine. When I'm telling you I'm fine, I'm good. I
Mm-hmm.
just finished the antibiotics today,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I
Mm-hmm.
sent her a video. I sent her a video of how my wound is healing, and she was like, "Oh my God, thank you very much for sending me that video. That means a lot to me." And I was like, "Bro, it's just a video of the bite. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
showing you that it's not as swollen as it was a week ago. The swelling is going down. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's I've been put damn. That's what I forgot to buy. Neosporin. Let me go
Mm-hmm.
back to Neosporin because I need to put more Neosporin on that.
Right.
I've been taking care of it as I should.
Right.
So it's
As the
healing. You
doctor
can see the
instructed.
healing. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
next Thursday, a week from now, they're gonna take the staples out.
Mm.
So I'm good. I'm good. I'm just grateful. This is what I say. I'm grateful he didn't bite my titty. I'm grateful he didn't bite me on my neck, my face, or take a chunk out of my arm.
Oh my goodness.
Because that could have happened.
He
You
could have.
know,
He could have really grabbed onto you really tightly. And
and
I'm
that's
just glad that she took responsibility for her dog. I love that about your sister that she did that. And I'm also loving the fact that being that how your relationship is with your sister, how she is actually taking responsibility and actually caring to me. Like to me, that was she took initiative because she drove you to the hospital and was like, no, we're not waiting on the ambulance. We're going to go ahead and go now because we need to make sure that you're okay now.
but
And
the
I
crazy
felt
part that
like if she ever stepped up as a sister, that was one time to me personally.
yeah,
But how do you
I'm
feel
not
about
gonna
that?
lie. That's good. I'm like to me, I like okay, thank God. Thank God I ain't severely, traumatized or anything like that. Like I'm not. I came home, my babies were sniffing up on me left and right. You know,
Mm-hmm.
literally. And then you know, and they've been wanting to investigate my ouchie, and I tell them,
Mm-hmm.
mommy has an ouchie, and that's it.
Mm,
That's it.
that's
Mommy has
good.
an ouchie.
Mm.
You
So
know,
yeah. So moving
I
forward,
thought,
we just need to go ahead and continue. Like you said, you just go ahead and follow up. But I feel like this is a good time for you and your sister, especially since your mom's accident, for you guys to be in a good space. What do you think about that?
mm,
I feel
I
like
like
it's
the
an
relationship.
opportunity.
Okay, we could try,
Okay. Okay.
but
Well, sometimes all we can do is try.
water, yeah, water and oil still don't mix.
Right, right, right. But sometimes all we can do is try, and like we said, like you said before, and just keep on praying and, and lifting, and just keep on working through it. Sometimes things happen and they don't happen by accident.
That's
Um,
true.
they happen to show us, like, it's horrible that it happened, but it could have happened in order to show you who your sister really was. And she showed you who she was. She was definitely concerned and very apologetic, which is really, really awesome for
Yeah,
her.
because like she's been down there every single day. I'm like, dude, I'm good. Dude, I'm good. It's like, really, I wanted to tell her to stop bugging, bro. Like, hey, dude, chill, dog. Like, I literally wanted to tell her that, like, dude, I need you to chill. Everything good. If anything wrong, I'm gonna let you know. But everything, I understand her concern.